The question answered here is, which is the most important sense organ?
अथ हैनं भार्गवो वैदर्भी पप्रच्छ भगवन् कथेव देवाः प्रजां विधारयन्ते कतर एतत् प्रकाशयन्ते क पुनरेषां वरिष्ठ इति. Now this word deva here is again misleading because you will at once think which god he is talking of. You know, in the Upanishads, even these sense organs which sort of bring us all the data from the outside world. They are also called deva. Yes. So I told you one word, different meanings are there in Sanskrit. So he is actually asking which is the most important amongst the sense organs. In all the organs in the human body, which is the most important, which will give us the knowledge of the highest Brahman. This is what he is asking. Now, I'm going to tell you the answer through a story. Because there are two reasons for this. One reason, this Upanishad itself briefly talks of this story, where it's a very important pointer which way the research should be. Second thing is, you should not fall asleep. So I need to tell you a story in this session. So you see, the story goes like this. It seems once we have, what are these Jnanendriyas according to the scriptures? All our sense organs, which are all located on the head, you see, eyes, a pair of eyes, a pair of ears, nose, mouth, tongue, skin, all these are called Jnanendriyas because you are perceiving through this. Perceptions lead to your thought world, I told you. It leads to your cognition. So cognition and perception are related. Cognition means knowledge born of thinking. But to a great extent your cognition is due to your perception. Yes, through the senses. This is how technically we use the words perception and cognition. Cognitive sciences is using it a little differently, that's a different thing. But this is how we use it. A lot of your knowledge born of thought comes through the senses. In fact, in science, you are only using pratyaksha praman. Yes, that is visible, which is brought to you by senses, is analyzed to give you science. So, because this is the inlet for knowledge, now this question assumes importance, you see. Which is the most important one then? Which gives me the maximum knowledge? So, it so happened that once upon a time, these sense organs, these Jnanendriyas started quarreling with each other. Okay? Each one said, I am the most important. Like we do at the workplace, subconsciously we are all saying that. I am doing very important work. The eyes said, without me you can't see. What will the body do? What will the mind do? This is too loud actually. What will the body do? What will the mind do without eyesight? So the eyes said, I am very important. I am the most important guy here. And then the ear said, no, I don't think so. Even if you were not there, I would play my role in such a way, I would fulfill your purpose. I would give the human being all that he requires, even if you are not there. So I am the most important. So the ears laid this claim. And then the nose said, well, if I am not there, what's the point in you two being there? I am the one who's breathing, helping the human being breathe. So if I am not there, nothing's going to happen. And then the tongue said, hey, but if I am not there, whatever data all of you gather, who's going to express it? I am the most important one. And then the sense of touch also said, no, I am very important. I give the human being all the wonderful experiences of life. And I give the human being knowledge of objects around me. So I am the most important one. So a human being can do without eyesight and ears and anything, but if you have no other organ, sense organ, through touch you can make your way through things also, isn't it? So all of them laid claim to be the most important ones. Then it seems the vital energy coursing in the body came up and said, you see, I am also a sense organ. I am the one who enables the function of all of you. Because without energy, the computer will not function. this is a computer, and the mind is a major app. Yes, the app which makes you think. But what is the power behind all this? It's the electric current coursing in your veins. That is your vital energy, without which nothing will function. If there's electric current failure, what will function? Nothing will function. So he said, you don't know, all of you keep quiet, I am the one who is the most important. Then the sense organ said, it's not true. This is not true. We can do without you. We are quite independent of you. And even the human being, you see, you can't even be seen. You can't be seen. You are nowhere to be found. We can't see you, but we can be seen. How beautiful the eyes look, how nice the ears can be, and we are even decorated. So it's no point in your being there. Then you know what the Pran Vayu did? It tried to move out of the body, jump out of the body. At once, all these sense organs were uprooted. Yes. If the Pran Vayu leaves the body, do you think any sense will function? If the Pran Vayu leaves the body, no sense organ will function. So in the Upanishad, beautifully it is described as if the queen bee leaves the hive, all the bees will rush out, And when she comes back, they will all come back. So also if the Pran Shakti leaves the body, no organ will function. They will all, so this is what the Pran Shakti did then, to show them its worth, it just moved out of the body and all of them fell down. They could not function because without that power behind them, nothing can function. And then after some time it came back into the body. And then all of them suffered a jolt and they all said, Baba, you are the greatest. Without you we can't function. So this story is being told here to draw our attention to the importance of Pran, vital energy, and its connection to mind, through which you are supposed to perceive the self. Yes? Without regulating, harmonizing this Pran Shakti within us, we cannot come to higher awareness. Check and see in your own system. Close the books. Check and see in your own system. If you are not vitally alive, you will not be deeply aware. Yes? Am I right? Yes. When you are vitally alive, fully, that's why youth is such an important period of life, When you are vitally alive completely, you get the capacity to become fully aware deep within yourself. ये हमारा inner mechanism है ही ऐसा. And when you are deeply aware, means fully conscious, at least 90% conscious. Usually we are only 25% conscious. Yes, I'm telling you how it is. So with a lot of concentration, you can become 50% conscious. But if you are vitally alive, which means vitality is functioning in a particular way, very harmoniously, you will become deeply aware. Deeply aware. So now you are 90% conscious within yourself. When you are that conscious, you will understand something by pure awareness. Awareness does not require an object to function. Awareness is the self-starting principle of consciousness within you, which is a spark of the divine itself, and which has absolutely no form, no name, no taste, no color, no function, but without it nothing else will function. Tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. Kathopanishad. It tells you only due to that light the mind is shining, mind becomes conscious. Because the mind becomes conscious, the vital organs become conscious. This is how you perceive, you cognize, you think, you emote, whatever you do. So without that principle of consciousness, nothing will function. That's why prana is satyam, but consciousness, chaitanya is satyasya satyam. The truth of this truth, the very source of your being. So no point in discussing which organ is the greatest. Of course, prana is the greatest. Without